We're back with Bobby and JG Radio. This show is Interim Financing and Building on Your Own Lot. And our next guest is Jesse Pigott.
Sir.
Jesse's a tall dude. We're trying to recruit him into our
basketball,
our over-the-hill basketball league, but we'll see what happens. But he's been building since 2003. He's actually served with the Greater San Antonio and the Greater New Braunfels Board of Directors as far as builders. He's a 50% business partner for Stone Creek Custom Homes. He does about 20 homes a year. He's very custom, and he takes a lot of time with every single client that he has. In 2012, he was actually the Builder of the Year by the San Antonio Magazine. He's also been the former president of the Texas Custom Home Builder Guild. Is that all true?
That is correct.
You didn't make any of that up, did
I
you?
know.
No, it's all legit.
I didn't even know there were guilds.
I need to see plaques.
Yeah.
Or rings or trophies or whatever.
Guilds are like Dungeons and Dragons, so I mean it's kind of weird. But let's go right into this. You're kind of the build on your own lot type.
That's correct. We build on your own lot. For instance, if somebody would have to go by Canyon Lake and they saw a nice piece of property, they bought it, they would come talk to us, and we would fulfill their dreams of a beautiful custom home on that lot.
Speaking of location, where right now where are you currently building?
We really build wherever anybody has a lot within probably 60 or 70 miles of San Antonio. We'll do anything. Predominantly, that currently falls in the New Braunfels area, the Canyon Lake area, the Bernie area. A lot of the northern counties is where we're building currently is most of our stuff.
Sure. A lot of the hill country.
Yeah. Out in the hill
How about any of the bigger neighborhoods here in San Antonio? Can anybody drive and see any of your houses?
Yeah, we have a model home that's on Blanco Road, north of 1604. Mm-hmm. It's just outside the Timberwood Park subdivision. Okay. We have built, I want to say, 70 custom homes in Timberwood Park.
Wow.
Since 2003. So we've done a lot of work in there, and it's a good location for us to be there.
So what do you specialize in?
We specialize in whatever the client's dream is. We don't
dreams happy.
Yeah, if you look at our model homes, you'll see a lot of the flavors of the local area, a lot of the rustic designs, a lot of the more hill country designs. But we're very open to anything that the client wants, whether it be a contemporary home, a traditional home, or very hill country or rustic. We're very versatile.
And we were speaking before the show here that a lot of people go online and they become we call them Dr. Googles.
Yes.
And there's a lot of different information out there that you can build a house for like $65 a square foot. We can't even find foreclosures for that, by the way, that are...
depends on the part of town.
Yeah, well, that in the north side of town that are 30 years plus old. But what price range are you building in? Because I know you're a reputable custom builder.
Yeah, pricing is very sensitive right now because it's going up constantly. It's a very hard target and very hard thing to keep up with. But, we would start anywhere probably in the upper 120s and up.
Per square foot.
Per square foot. And a lot of variables go into that.
Sure.
Obviously, finish out, size of home. Many variables go into that number.
And some of the reason for the price of building to go up is maybe the cost of wood or different cost of materials going up in cost, right?
That's correct. We were saying off the air, every week it seems like I'm getting a new email come across my desk with something else that's going up. Maybe it's sheetrock today, or maybe it was concrete last week, but the prices are continually going up in the past. I would say in the past year and a half, really seen a lot of escalation in that.
We talk to a lot of builders all the time, and we try to keep in contact with a lot of them, and I think labor is a huge issue too, because now with all the oil companies here, you could have, I was talking to the builder, he said, I had some painters that were just quality painters, but now they're paying them $20 an hour to go pick up trash off 37.
It is, and that's a kind of a twofold problem, because whenever we had the crash here a couple years back, 3 years back, 4 years back, whatever it was, a lot of trades went out of business, and so now when it ramped back up again, there is a shortage of trades here locally to fulfill the need and capacity of what the current market is allotting for. So that also drives up price.
Sure.
Okay, and it also is sometimes hard to find those laborers in this current market that we're in.
And
So
quality labor is because for quality you're going to pay for more, and you're custom, and your product, by the way, is incredible. So you pay for the quality labor.
that's
And-
right.
And so buyers have to keep that in mind when they're thinking about price per square foot. If I want a 2,000 square foot house, how much per square foot, they can kind of get an idea of what they're looking at.
That's right. That's right.
Jesse, I know we talked a little bit about your cost of price per square foot, but normally, I know you build whatever a buyer wants, but what price range are you normally building in?
Like right now, like
I would
your
tell
finish
you,
out product.
yeah, predominantly a lot of our stuff is falling between 130 to 150 a foot.
Okay.
No, how about the total cost of you're building this price home to this price home?
Like total finish out.
Well, you got to also consider on the builder's perspective, we don't know what the lot cost
Oh,
is.
sure.
Okay, so we kind of stay out of that conversation. So we only know
Right.
what our quote unquote sticks and bricks cost is.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
So on your lot is running between roughly in that range. 130 to 150 is a predominantly good range, I should say, locally.
And then depending on where you get that lot is going to really, and the utilities and all the other stuff is
Yeah,
going to be.
there's a lot of variables going to that. I mean,
Sure.
your lot could be very steep in grade, which obviously
Big foundation.
big foundations. There's a lot of variables that go into that number.
Sure.
But that's a good range from where we are currently.
For the bricks and sticks. Okay.
Yes,
If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Jesse Pigott with Stone Creek Custom Homes, and we're talking about building on your own lot and some of the stuff that his company does. And talk about some of the unique features that you've added to some of your homes.
We just have a lot of energy efficient features. We're using a lot of vinyl windows, very energy efficient,
Sure.
non-heat conducting windows. Being in San Antonio, Texas, it's a very big concern.
For sure.
We use spray foam insulation in most of our homes. Probably 95% of the homes we're doing a spray foam.
Right.
Basically, your house looks like a igloo cooler from the inside.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But I tell you what, your energy bill monthly pays you back within a couple of years for that additional expense up front. In addition to that, we're doing these tankless water heaters. I don't know if you guys have heard of those.
Absolutely.
They're only burning gas while there's a demand for it on. So if you turn the faucet on, the heater kicks on.
Sure.
So it's not working while
It's
just
right.
sitting.
While it's just sitting there, it's not going up and down, just like a conventional heater would. It's only burning when there's a demand for it, and that makes it very efficient.
See, we love speaking with builders because you talk about all the either you're going to pay for the house, or you're going to pay for the utilities to cool the house, right?
Absolutely. I mean, a buyer needs to look at the whole thing as a complete package.
How much does it cost your family, right?
That's right. At
So
the end of the day, it's your monthly bill should be inclusive of that energy efficiency too.
Right, and so there's the balance. Should I you use it to warm up a water heater, or to pay for an AC bill that's seeping out of the windows, or can I put that hard-earned money for my family into a bigger investment
Right.
that's going to make my family more money in the long run?
Right. And some of the things I mentioned are higher than what a standard would be, but in the course of a 30-year mortgage,
Sure.
maybe it's $5 or $6 a month, where it could be saving you hundreds a month on your
Sure.
energy bill.
Absolutely, I gotcha.
Jesse, do you have any floor plans available for somebody that's maybe not looking to completely customize something? Maybe some inventory homes that you have that you build for somebody to buy?
Absolutely. We have never built the same home twice. Okay,
Awesome.
but that being said, we have built numerous homes, starting with a home that we built before, and maybe somebody wants to customize the master bath differently than what the plan shows.
Sure.
We're very flexible in that. We go in there and we'll change it up with our on-site architect,
Right.
change that up for them, and build it to the specification that they want and what their dream is calling for.
Sure. And what other things separate you from even some of the other home builders?
We're local. We're born and raised here.
We like that.
We have 7 of us on staff.
Okay.
6 are full time, 1 part time. Very tight knit. We've all been together a very long time.
Right.
Our sales guy, our sales director, one of my best friends for going on 20 plus years. We also have 2 employees that are former clients of ours.
Wow.
Believe it or not, that went through our process, enjoyed the process, came to us actually after and said, hey, if you guys need help in certain areas, we'd love to do it. And 2 individual home buyers. So that speaks a lot to us that we're doing things right.
So if you build my house, you'll give me a job.
Yeah, we will. No, we're very, very fortunate to have the crew that we have.
Yeah, I
it
know.
kind of makes me feel bad. None of our past clients have ever even asked to work with us, dude.
They asked me.
Oh, do they?
They like me better.
Okay,
So
cool.
you're saying you have 7 people on your team.
Yes.
Do you have somebody that's going to help maybe pick out colors, pick out cabinets?
We
options?
do. We have been working with a lady since 2003, since the beginning. Her name is Carla Reuter from Carla Reuter Designs. She is a genius when it comes to helping folks picking out their colors, their bricks, their rocks, their roof color. She takes the client's vision and puts it in front of them in tiles, in flooring, in exterior colors that blends with what they're looking for. It's intimidating to do. It's a very intimidating process for somebody to go and try to pick out all that stuff. But
For you.
she streamlines that and it does a phenomenal job.
That's awesome. And how long does it take to get a house built from start to finish?
Again,
Let's say typical 2,500 square feet.
again, from the time permitting is done to we're actually setting foundation forms on a 2,500 square foot home to the time when they move in, a good range would be 6 to 9 months, something like that. They're obviously the variables in that. Every home is different. Every home is
So you
different.
take holidays off, is what you're telling me.
What's that?
So you're taking holidays off.
No, we try to be out there as much as we can.
Hey, so Jesse, tell me or tell the buyers, listeners out there, where they can visit you guys and where they can find some more information.
Yeah, 2 model homes. One out on 46, north of 46, by New Braunfels in the Vintage Oak subdivision.
Okay.
We're at 1225 Vintage Way out that way. On the left-hand side, 4 or 5 homes in. That is one model. The other model, like I said before, is at 25626 Blanco Road, about 5 miles north of 1604 on the right-hand side, just past the second entrance to Timberwood Park.
So they can also go to StoneCreekCustomHomes.com.
That's right.
And they get a hold of you at 210-494-5400.
Yep. StoneCreeks.com and 210-494-5400, and we're also on Facebook.
Awesome. And if anyone wants that is listening right now, you're giving away a free consultation. So pretty much you're going to give anyone a free house floor plan if they want to come out and visit you guys.
That's right. Come on out and tell them you heard us on the radio, and we will draw you up a complimentary floor plan.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesse. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Glad
This
to
is
be
a
here.
great show. Look up the rest of the show on BobbyandJJRadio.com. Become a fan of the show on YouTube and Facebook. See you next week.